the Indian community is justifiably proud of your visit to this country. Apart from holding the second highest position in India, you have distinguished yourself as a man of letters. You have occupied the highest diplomatic posts of our country and also headed the Aligarh Muslim University, one of the oldest, largest and most prestigious in India. Srimati Salma Ansari ji, you are known for your compassion and leadership. You have made a difference to the lives of many. There are a large number of underprivileged children who are now productive members of society because of the education they have received in schools supported by the Al-Noor charity. It is a great honor for all of us that you are accompanying the Honorable Vice President on this visit. I also acknowledge the presence of Honorable Minister of State for Home Affairs, Shri Haribhai Chaudhary ji, the Honorable Members of Parliament, Srimati Anu Agaji, Shri Bhupendra Yadav ji, and Shri Prem Das Raj ji. We are indeed very privileged to have you with us today. With these few words, I request the Honorable Vice President to kindly share his thoughts with us.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Ambassador Bishnoi, Srimati Bishnoi, Honorable Minister of State for Home Affairs, Chaudhary ji, Honorable Members of Parliament, and a very wide cross-section of the Indian community in Thailand. I cannot help saying, "Jidhar dekhta hu, fakat tu hi tu hai." I am given to understand by Ambassador Bishnoi that the community is, in the fullest sense, representative of the diversity, the complexity, and the uniqueness of Indian society. And that you have as many as 84 associations. And yet, you all come together under one umbrella as and when required, and that is called the India Social Club. It is unquestionably one of the biggest social clubs in the world. Every sixth person, or possibly every seventh person in the world, is an Indian or of Indian origin. And therefore, it is no longer surprising to find Indians, persons of Indian origins, people who were born but are now settled elsewhere in the world, in every part of the world. I have come across them starting from New Zealand and Australia, right across the world to the west coast of the United States, to Hawaii, and everywhere. I think if we look closely enough, we will certainly find them on the South Pole, where we have a research station for many, many years. And maybe somebody might have strayed into the North Pole also. And now that we have successfully tested, and on first attempt, the Mangalayan project, very soon Indians will be found on the planet Mars also. So it is not surprising that Indians of different generations are to be found in a neighboring country like Thailand. The ambassador has mentioned some of those who came a long time back, some of those who came here and fought for the independence of the country. And we have to salute their memory for the cause they fought, because it was their struggle which has made us where we are today. am here, as you would have discovered one way or the other, on an official mission at the invitation of His Excellency the Prime Minister of Thailand. And the purpose of my visit and the purpose of the discussions and deliberations that we have had yesterday and today is to strengthen the already strong relations that exist between our two countries. The strength of relations is not a novelty. The diversity of relations is not a novelty. If you read history and go back centuries, thousands of years or more, there has always been a link between the Indian subcontinent and this part of the world. It doesn't stop at Thailand, it goes way beyond Thailand, all over Asia, whether it is in Bali, whether it is in Cambodia, whether it is in Vietnam, all over you find it. But there is something new today, which is that in diverse ways, each one of you represents in one capacity or the other, emotionally or more tangentially, more substantively, the new India. The new India, which is not only the second largest society of people in the world, and soon going to be the largest, a race that we would have liked to lose, but we are not losing. But also a new India which is very wide, which is predominantly populated by young people. A country that is growing at over 7%. Now, some people might say 7% is not good enough, but if you look at the economic charts that come from other parts of the world, I remember going to Central Europe a couple of years back, and when I said we were growing at 7%, my interlocutor said, "You can't be serious." So I said, "Why?" He said, "Well, we are barely managing to get to 1.5 or 2. And that is the story all over the world. So there is something new, there is something unique in the way we as a society are doing to meet the challenges that confront us. And those challenges are enormous. A community of 1.3 billion people has social problems, has very serious economic problems, has problems of diversity, which is enriching, but yet it challenges you on a daily basis. No two Indians, even in this group, how many different languages, how many different food habits can be found. So diversity is to some people a challenge, and a challenge in a negative sense. Diversity to us is something to be cherished and something to be celebrated. And I think over the last 7 decades or more, since independence, we have done very well, not only to build upon that diversity, to build upon the fact that we are a plural society. Plural society is not created by any law. It is a fact of life. But what we have done is to give substance to that plurality through a structure of rules, laws, and constitution, which makes us contribute positively rather than negatively to it. And so the constitutional system, the democratic system, has stood us in good stead. You might read negative stories about the functioning of democracy. It's a noisy democracy, I concede. But without that noise, it would be a pretty dead creature. And we don't want to be a dead creature. We enjoy our noise. Sometimes it is a bit irritating, but it doesn't last very long. But the important thing is, and I would like to highlight just a couple of points too. One, it is a youthful population. My generation is not yet reckoning, but the young people are. Secondly, it's a society which is empowering itself with the latest technologies that science and technology can provide. Thirdly, we have committed ourselves to attaining certain objectives, certain goals. The objective is to make India and Indians relevant to the world of today and more so the world of tomorrow. And therefore, different governments that have come and different governments will keep coming through the democratic process have embarked upon a series of programs. Our current priorities are Make in India, Digital India, Smart Cities, innumerable other programs. The focus of each one of them is to empower the citizens, and particularly the young citizens, to become meaningful players in the world of tomorrow. And it is in that context that I request all you gentlemen who have your own links with India to look at these new opportunities that are opening up in India. Opportunities for trade, a great many people here are involved in business activities. But look at the possibilities that the new India is going to create in terms of investment opportunities, trading economic activities, bilateral cooperation. That has been the subject of my discussions with the leadership of Thailand, who have responded very positively to it. And I think in the months and years to come, you will see many more dimensions being added to the existing relationship, which is based on solid pillars of common interests. We have common interests, we are neighbors. We want to make sure that we create together, not only with Thailand, but with all the countries of the ASEAN region, a vibrant, peaceful, cooperative community where each one benefits from the effort. And for the governments to do that, it would need the support of people. And that is where all of you, each one of you, becomes relevant. So I'm confident that in the foreseeable future, this community will contribute. We are proud of Indians who are abroad, this generation or previous other generations. And these Indians can contribute to a great deal of effort and it will make you proud of India and make India proud of you. Thank you very much.
I thank the Honorable Vice President for his remarks. His presence today is testament to the high importance that India attaches to its bilateral relationship with Thailand. The Honorable Vice President's address encourages all of us present here today to contribute to the further development of the relationship. I will now invite Srimati Ansari, the Honorable Minister of State for Home Affairs, and the Honorable Members of Parliament to the podium to greet the assembled guests.
Thank you very much.
भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाए
Good luck. Nice to meet you.